Happy Thursday. Hi, Stacy. Just starting by cleansing my space a little bit. I feel like it's been forever since I haven't been on live. It's been a little... You better not. Salut, ça va beaucoup mieux. Je suis encore un petit peu congestionnée, mais ça va bien. Hi Dana, how's it going? Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm so happy to see everyone. To interact with everyone tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. How was your Christmas? How was your holidays? I'm happy to be back. Merci pour les cadeaux. C'est super gentil. Just finishing up cleansing my space and I'm gonna start some plucking in like a minute. Merci, c'est super gentil. Hi Sarah, thank you. So for everyone who's new here, welcome to Reiki. If you're planning on staying for a while tonight, I do recommend you to have a glass of water or a bottle of water with you, or some tea, anything that's pretty healthy, so we can let the energy flow your body in the best way possible, especially during this holiday season when we tend to eat more junk food or just more in general. It's gonna help you. Please let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough. I spent my day to like change my setup, my computer setup. I reinstalled my old speakers that I used to have before, so the music might sound a bit different. I'm so happy to be here. Hi Anita, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Hey Agnes, how's it going? Happy New Year's to you too. I'm doing better. How about you? I'm still getting over my COVID, so my voice might crackle once in a while. I might cough or sneeze. And you might hear my boyfriend sneeze or cough in the background, so. He's doing good. I'm the one who's been coughing much more now. Coughing gets much worse during the night, and last night was very bad for me. I did not sleep well, and because my nose was congested, I had to breathe from my mouth, and then I started coughing, so I would like choke on myself in my sleep last night. It was really bad. But during the day, it's been fine. Thank you for the rose. Hey, salut Travis, comment ça va? hate being sick and mouth breathing, trying to sleep the worst. Yes, it is. You had it 3 times? Oh my god. I'm glad you got through it 3 times. Let's hope you won't get it a 4th time. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the mic. Ça va bien, ça va bien. J'ai eu le gros C cette dernière semaine, donc j'ai comme pas sorti de chez nous à Noël. Ah, merci! J'ai pas sorti de chez nous à Noël, j'étais au lit le 24 puis le 25. Mais je me sens mieux. Thank you. I feel like my phone is like too far from me. Okay. Mais ouais, ça va déjà super mieux, donc je suis juste un peu congestionnée, mais je survis. Ouais, mais nous, dans le fond, on a été dans un party de Noël pour le travail à mon chum. Puis c'était au-dessus de 300 personnes. Puis avant qu'on rentre comme dans la salle de réception pour manger, on était toutes dans le lobby. Puis on était 300 personnes toutes collées ensemble, comme en buvant des cocktails. Puis en plus, j'ai dit à mon chum, j'ai dit check ben on va avoir la COVID à cause de ce soir. Puis 2 jours après, toutes les deux, on est tombés malades. Donc, ouais. Mais puis là, il s'est rendu qu'il y a beaucoup de gens à sa compagnie qui sont malades aussi. Donc on s'est dit l'année prochaine, on n'ira plus à des parties de Noël parce qu'après ça gâche nos Noël à nous. You agree, Stace? It's making you practice your French. Bonjour. Ah, je sais. Literally not one word. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for the flowers. Thank you. No, I find it's also important to learn Spanish, I find. Thank you, Beth. Hi, Jay. Well, my finals are in February, but my midterm went very well. I was hoping to get an even better grade, but it's fine. At least I passed. Pretty good. Oh, hi, Gabby. Thank you. Are you going to have a New Year's cleanse session? Oh, for like a Reiki session, I'm not sure yet. It depends, because on the 31st, like me and my boyfriend, we have like plans. If we don't have COVID anymore, we have plans with his family. And that was already planned for like a few months, but if it happens that I can't get out of the house, I might. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I will. And anyways, it's impossible to learn everything by heart, especially naturopathy, because there's so many plants. There's always like new things coming up, and new studies, and even the best naturopaths, they're always consulting the internet or even books. So I'm not worried. I'm building myself like a book collection, so I'm probably gonna go shopping for like a new like shelving unit next week, because my books do not fit anymore. What are you gonna do with the books? What do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna keep them. I've been like buying them now for the past few months, so for now I'm gonna keep them. But obviously, if I know someone who like needs like some healing, or if there's something that would be interested for them, I will pass it to them. Hi Evan, how are you? Doctors told me it would take 3 years to get pregnant. I saw naturopath, I was pregnant in 2 months. Oh, congrats! Yes, hi Kennedy, I'm from Quebec. Thank you, we're just getting started. I'm still in the plucking stage. I think I should have brought my bigger bottle for tonight. Hi Maggie, how's it going? If I leave now, I can bring you more water in 13 hours. It's fine. Thank you, though. Yes, I'm doing much better, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. Tingles are great. I love that feeling. Do you guys hear the music pretty well? Do you sage every day? I don't. So when I do sessions, when I do distance Reiki sessions, I always cleanse my office space here after each. So before each client and after each client, I always do that. And same thing when I do my lives on here. But like a house cleanse, I don't do it every day. I also need to buy new lighters because mine are dead. And I keep forgetting to buy new lighters. If you feel like they're very negative, can you turn clients away? With Reiki, I am able to protect myself from negative clients. So far I've never had a bad experience with any of like my Reiki clients ever. Like I've loved every single one of them because they bring me something also. So what I love about the Reiki sessions is that I learned something from those people, and I learned something, like I feel like I always learn a lesson from those clients, which is like pretty cool because like I get to grow with them. But if someone becomes way too negative, I'm able to have that shield in between. And I do believe that as a Reiki practitioner, I think I attract the kind of people that I want to attract. I don't know if I explained that like properly, but I feel like because I do lots of lives on here, you guys get to know me like a bit more personally, so, and our energies match pretty well, so it's easier to connect. Even if I don't know the clients, like they will know, like they know me like much more than I know them, but it's so much easier to connect with them than if, let's say, I have a friend who refers like someone to me. Sometimes it gets harder to connect because then that client doesn't know me very well. Start the selenite cleanse. I'm just going to take a sip of water, and please do, if you want to take like a hydration break. I'm going to take some extra ones since I usually, because I'm sick, I try not to talk too much like in my like day-to-day life, so the fact that I'm talking, I'm getting dehydrated like much faster now. Of course, Maggie, if your mom consents to receive Reiki, I'll be sending it to her. Do you sell rocks and crystals? No, I do not. I've thought about doing that in the past, like 1 or 2 years ago, but I don't know. I don't know about like selling physical products. I don't think it's something for me. I'd rather like give out a service. But if I would be to sell something, it would be like a planner or something, or even like candles, but we'll see. Salut Jonathan, comment ça va? I didn't sound congested, I find in the beginning of the live, but now like the more I'm talking, the more congested that I sound. don't have to be in my life. Oh, je suis contente que ça t'aide à t'endormir. Awesome. Do the onions and honey thing. I am. But in the way, I'm like happy that I got sick because I was able to put in practice like everything that I've learned at school so far. Super tolerance for BS. Yep, exactly. As Stacy would likes to call me Sassy Alex when those things happen. Tranche de patate dans mes bas. Ah, ça, j'ai jamais essayé. Ça aide pour la congestion? I said, in a way, I got happy that I got sick because I was able to put in practice everything I've learned from my natural therapy course. Yes, I have COVID. Hi Gabe, thank you so much. C'est ça qui dit ça, ouais. Il va falloir que je vérifie. I just didn't like that my worst 2 days were right at Christmas. Like the 24th and 25th were my 2 worst days. It's okay. Yes, I am feeling better. Yeah, it is, especially after like 3 years of like not seeing like extended family during the holidays and having like the lockdowns and everything. I was like super excited to see everyone, and then I got sick. But it's okay. We rescheduled I rescheduled some suppers and like family gatherings for after in January. Please get the Beverland boosters if you haven't already. Oh. My cats always die around the holidays. Oh, I'm so sorry. My cat died on the 23rd. I'm so sorry, Jay. Hi Jim, glad you're here. Yes, thank you. Much better than yesterday's session with all my microphone issues. I'm sorry you didn't get to enjoy the session yesterday. Why do you always use crystals to cleanse? Sorry for the 100th time. It's just interesting what you do. I just do. I just find that it helps, but other Reiki practitioners don't necessarily use crystals, and that's fine. Yes, modern vaccines and Eastern medicine can be used together. I do believe, so how I'm learning my course, my natural therapy course, is that natural therapy is a complementary type of medicine with like the conventional that we do know. But this past week, like I've only like tried to heal myself with natural remedies, and it's been working so much. Do they help for negative energy? Yes, they can. And thank you, Jim, for the bubble teas and everything that has to do with conventional medicine. So I have nothing against like pharmaceutical companies, but I do believe that you should know your body before someone else should tell you what to do with your own body, like if you get sick or something. So I find that prevention is the best medicine, and that if you try to be like as healthy as possible, you don't have to necessarily go to a doctor for certain things. But there's a certain point that you do need to get a doctor to help you out with some stuff. So that's how I believe, is that you should take care of yourself. You should help, and going to see a doctor should be like one of your like last resorts. I only say it because it's important not to get it too many times. I live by. Thank you. But like I was like I used to take a lot of like Advils, Tylenols when I was younger, when I would get sick and headaches, and I find they block more your immune system than anything else. Like, yes, you might feel better like on the spot, but important not to get COVID-19 too many times. Yeah, it's my first time that I've had it. Officially first time, because when the pandemic just started in like January 2020, I think I got it, but I'm not sure. It was still like very, very new. But my boyfriend was on a work trip to Germany, and he came back from the airport, and like a lot of people were sick, and then we got very sick for like 3 weeks, and we lost our voice and everything. And like the way that we're sick now, it's very similar to what we've had like 2 years ago. My depression got better not taking any antidepressants. Good. I'm glad you feel better. But I'm not one of those people that hates like medicine or anything, because like my mom works for one of the big like pharmaceutical companies that work for the vaccines, and she works in that department. She works on opening like the study cases. So like I kind of know like what's been going on with like the trials and such, and it's not as bad as what people think it is in a way. Hi, Tani. So I have like I like both sides, like of the conventional medicine and the natural medicine. I like both. Maybe Alex, but I remember the date of the first documented case here. Well, what was the first date? More people died with the vax than without. Hi, Jamie. It's been good. I've been feeling much better. On your birthday. Aww. I mean, it makes sense, because when my boyfriend got back from Germany, it was actually at the beginning of February. but it wasn't officially in Canada yet. But he remembered coming back at the airport and lots of people were wearing masks, and he called me and he was like, I don't understand how there's so many people wearing masks like this. I've never seen this before. And then a few days after, he got sick. Sorry guys, hydration time for me. Well, I remember it was like right after like the Chinese New Year, when it officially started. In January, February, it's possible. Yep. In December 2019, I had the classic symptoms of COVID, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us got COVID before it was like actually a thing, but we don't know. Like we can't, there was no, like we couldn't know at this point. Have you seen everything? You said Chinese New Year, which made me think, have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? No. Cute. I must. Sure. We can do that at some point next week. Any plans for the new year? If I'm not sick anymore, if we get tested negative for COVID, we're going to my boyfriend's uncle's house to celebrate the New Year's there. If not, we'll stay home. But I usually watch the ball drop too. Oh, thank you for your support. I apologize in advance if you hear me breathing very loudly, or if I cough or sneeze or whatever. traveled before, but I haven't traveled in a while actually. My boyfriend and I were planning either going to Europe this year or going back to the States, maybe going to Florida or something. We'll see. Or California, Stacey. States know it's awful there. I know, but we'll see. It's because Florida was my second home years ago. I used to go every year, and yeah. So at some point Florida was my second home, so I haven't been there in a while. Hi Nell, happy birthday. And also it's cheaper to go there than going to Europe, but I do want to go to Portugal. I want to go to Italy. We'll see. I'm receiving emails like at this moment like of cheap flights to Europe, so just want to make sure if it's in our budget for this year, because we're still like doing home renovations, and we moved here last year and we're working on our basement and everything, so we just want to see like if we have like a good budget for vacation this year. Florida's calling my name, the ocean, yes. No. We bought this house so we can stay and raise a family. The house that we bought was built in 2007, but the people who lived here before we did, they built the house themselves, and we had to correct a lot of things. Like in the basement, we had to redo the insulation for the basement, so we had to like remove all the walls. And then the bathroom in the basement was very dirty. Like the shower was all like disgusting and yellow, and like we tried to like clean it with bleach and like we couldn't get it out, so we were redesigning the whole bathroom and might as well change the floors and everything. So I left the doll, yes. Actually the doll is upstairs now. Yes, so well, it's our third home together. Me and my boyfriend, I bought my first house like really young. I was a huge money saver, and I bought it like very young, my first home, and I sold it because I was alone in that first house actually. And then when I met my boyfriend, we bought a condo after. And then we sold it after 2 years so we can buy this house, and it's like not our forever home, but it's like we want to like have our family here for sure. Yes, making my own home. Damn, a lot of work. How do you deal with all of that? Things here are moving slow, waiting. Us too. I mean, we've moved here in October. Like October 30th, 2021, and my boyfriend and his dad did a lot of work themselves, and then we had to get some contractors for like the installation of the basements, and then there's other stuff that my boyfriend and his dad couldn't do, like the ceramic of the bathroom and stuff. So now we're getting someone supposedly right after the holidays to like finish our basement, redo our stairs and everything. So right now we don't use our basement. Yeah, well, here we don't miss materials anymore, but they're much more expensive than they used to be. Oh, and we also did the roofing. We redid the roof of my house this summer. That was really expensive. Hi, Adam. Yes, I apologize. I was sick. Kind of still am. But I'm back. Yes. But the person who's doing a contractor is the contract for our basements is my boyfriend's uncle, and we did like an exchange of service because his daughter, like him and his daughter were opening a new like store near my house, like a baby like clothing and accessory store, and because I do like graphic and web design, they asked me to do like their website and their branding and everything. So we did like an exchange of service. So like they'll do like part of our like basement, not for free, but we like calculated all the hours that I worked for them and some techie stuff that my boyfriend did for them. So yeah, well, I studied in graphic and web design, so. How do you have time to sleep? Well, I do all of these things during the day. Just on my second one that I'm working on right now. Yeah, something I've learned during this pandemic is that I like school more than I ever thought I would. Because when the pandemic just started, I decided to take a certification class in digital marketing to complete like my graphic and web design degree from college. So I wanted to do like graphic web design and digital marketing. And then earlier this year, I realized I wanted to do something else. I like to keep my mind stimulated, I guess. Alright guys, hydration break. I'm going to do the third eye chakra. It's getting like super warm in here. Thank you. I guess I'm just someone who has a lot of interests, but the thing is I'm also someone that gets bored easily. And like there's the amount of things that I want to take courses on, like just for knowledge, like not necessarily like for career or anything. I just like want to know stuff. And then there's like this course, and then I'm like, oh, this is a $2,000 course. This one is a $4,000 course. I'm like, okay, like I think like courses are like my biggest like spend right now. And I have to be careful with that. Like I'm not the type of person who buys like lots of shoes or clothes or anything, or even like lots of makeup. I'm someone who buys courses. So But I have to be careful with that because I bought an astrology course too, I think beginning of the summer, and then I put that on hold for my natural therapy course. So thank you, Nikki. It's called a Reiki music playlist on Spotify. Hi Sammy, welcome back. I mean, all my courses, I do them from home, so I could just lay down in bed. And yes, I do need to be cloned. I like having lots of interests in different stuff in life, but it's also annoying because then I want to learn everything. Thank you for the rose. You okay, Stace? Is it? Oh, I think I just understood your face. The thing we just said yesterday. Well, my natural therapy course is like the only one that I have to do like tests on, so. Thank you, Travis. But no, if I do like other courses, it would be like the continuous of what I'm doing now, for sure. Hi, Marvin. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much for the gift. 5 more to tackle. Welcome, Kelly. So he is, but so my boyfriend and I, we both very driven people, but for different aspects in life. So we are like yin and yang because we do complete each other. So like stuff that I'm less like driven on, he's more driven, and like vice versa. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Glad you feel better. Hi, Andia. Welcome. I'm not up for 20 hours a day at all. I actually woke up like pretty late today. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Guys, if you enjoy Reiki, go ahead and follow Caitlin if you haven't already. She's really good. I don't even drink Red Bull. I drink like 1 coffee a day max in the morning, and then that's it. But no, seriously, I woke up like at 10 today because I had such like a bad night of sleep. Thank you for stopping by. You're so sweet. Thank you for the gift. Hi, Carrie. I know, I'm so sad. I saw you signed up like right before the group session, and then I was surprised to not see you there. You feel normal and not tired. I'm so sorry. I hope your mom is okay. As long as it's helping her, then that's good. Sending lots of love and healing for you and your mom. Reiki works by sending energy from the universe, so from the earth to you. I'm just a vessel, and so like the example that I always give to everyone is like when you're listening to music, the music you're listening to is not live. So, but it still makes you feel a certain type of way. So like the music is still sending some frequency to you to make you feel good, especially when you're listening to your favorite song. So Reiki is kind of like the same thing. How does in your sessions not make you tired? I kind of like channel Reiki through my body, so I'm not the one doing the healing. I'm sending it. That's kind of how it works. I get tired sometimes after a session, but it's only because like it's after a long day or something. But Reiki itself does not make me tired. After 36 hours, gotcha. I haven't been awake for 12 hours yet, so. Thank you, Ashley, for the rose. I haven't been studying for the last week. I have to get back to it. Hi, hippie sun, welcome. Hi, Vanessa, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the finger hearts. I'm from Canada. Thank you, Ashley. All right, guys, hydration break. Thanks everyone for the gifts. Hi, Herrera, how are you? All right, so let's work on some throat chakra healing. If anyone has any sore throats or anything with their sinuses or even some shoulder pain, it can help. Thank you, Caitlin. I'm doing better, thank you. I'm getting through COVID right now. I think so. You're recovering from COVID too? Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. So officially, yes, it was my first time, but I think I got it like in the beginning stage, like when it first started, when I first like reached like North America. I might have gotten at that point. But yes, I started getting sick on the 19th, I believe. So yeah, I started getting sick on the 19th of December. I do. Reiki works through hand mantras, the Reiki symbols. Just test it positive today. I'm sorry, Brenda. I hope you get through it in the best way possible. Thank you. Oh, I hope you do fall asleep. It can help you once we get to the solar plexus chakra, which is in about 2 crystals from now. You might receive more healing for that. Well, welcome. I hope you do fall asleep. So do we start from the feet and go up with Reiki? So it really depends on the Reiki healer. I go up. I usually start from the crown chakra. And I actually asked this question when I had my my master attunement earlier this month, because I do see a lot of Reiki healers starting from the root chakra going up, and my master said she's never seen other Reiki masters or Reiki healers do that. And even in my Reiki books that I have, like the original handbook of Dr. Uzui, he always would start from the crown chakra going down. But I believe that there's no right or wrong way to send Reiki. So I do like going from the crown chakra because usually when our chakras are blocked, it would usually be the bottom chakras, and because they're much heavier, people would feel exhausted very quickly during a session. So I like starting in a lighter way, going down to slowly relax yourselves and make you fall asleep. Whereas if I start from the root chakra, you guys are gonna fall asleep right away, or you might feel super tired, or you might feel lots of pain somewhere, in a temporary way, of course, and there's no danger of that. But I do like giving a gentle touch for Reiki. And there's also so many forms of Reiki as well. Need healing for your foot pain. Sending some healing for you, Cecilia. Hope your feet feels better. Just finished Reiki 2. Appreciate when you explain. Oh, congratulations, Stacy. The natural progression would be from top to bottom. Yes. So that's what I believe too, Bonnie, but I don't know, I kind of got confused because I don't know a lot of Reiki healers that start from top to bottom, and even when I watch other people's lives, they always start from the root chakra, but it's fine. You don't know any masters near you. You can always look up online for Reiki masters. Oh, I'm sorry, getting kicked out. Is it just the app that's crashing for you? The tingle sensation, those are the best. I feel like TikTok is doing a thing again. Thank you for the bubble tea. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon, Cecilia. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for the bubble teas. Welcome, Zachary. Oh no. My OCD likes to see goals finished. Thank you. Well, thank you for getting us closer to the goal. I do plugging in the beginning of the live. Thank you, Marissa. I was doing it like an hour ago. I still do a tiny bit of plucking while I'm doing the chakras. Using soda light. Welcome, Vic. j'espère que ça va t'aider quand on va travailler sur le plexus solaire, ça pourrait peut-être t'aider. We're working on the throat chakra right now. Thank you for the balloons. I feel like everything has been overwhelming lately. Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. I find that like when we get to the end of the year, like everything becomes like so hectic, like all of like work projects, school projects, and like family gatherings. It's such like a stressful time, I find. Sorry guys, I dropped my crystal. I hope that all of you wearing like headphones, I didn't like scare you off. I'm so sorry. And it's funny because I was like thinking about like, oh, should I stop the throat chakra? And then my crystal just fell. Oh, I'm sorry. Reiki ruined. Sorry, guys. All right, we're finishing off the throat chakra for like a second. All right, guys. Definitely woke me up. Oh, I'm sorry. Something you gotta know about me is that I'm such a klutz. I always drop stuff. Cannot trust me. Hydration or wine before I forget who. Oh, that's for Shelby, but I don't think she's here tonight. I haven't seen her on. All right, guys, we're gonna start working on the heart chakra. Aww. Thank you, Amy. Hi, Xavier. Lots of holiday wine. So we're sending healing of the heart. Anyone who's grieving right now. You know, sometimes we say the holiday season is like the happiest time, but we also have to remember that some of us, we lose people in our lives, and it could be hard for some. And it's okay if you don't celebrate the holidays for that reason. So Reiki is a form of energy healing that originated in Japan. So Reiki means universal life force energy, and anyone can learn Reiki. You just have to go see a Reiki master, take a course, and get attuned to Reiki. And I work by unblocking the chakras, and by unblocking the chakras, it can help you heal your mental state, physical state, emotional state as well. Obviously, you cannot, like, I don't recommend anyone to just depend on Reiki to heal something. It does take work, but I love Reiki because it helps people, and it helps me feel less anxious. This is why I started doing Reiki, is because I find that Reiki sessions would help me so much with anxiety, and I barely have any like panic attacks anymore. I don't know much about crystal, but is it there? But there is one for vitamin because this is calming. Thank you. So I use crystals like as an extra tool for healing, to send more frequency, but not everyone uses crystals, and it's fine. When I do Reiki healing on myself, I rarely use crystals on myself. And like even on my Reiki videos, I don't use crystals usually. But I like using the crystals, especially for the distance sessions, like the Zoom sessions. But when it's in person, I don't always use them. Thank you, my little baby kitten. I like your Reiki. Oh, so cute. So yesterday we all the subs we had a group session via Zoom. So if ever you decide to subscribe to my account, you pay like the monthly fee, you get access to our Telegram group, and once a month we do a group session, and we just did our first one yesterday. It was really nice, and I loved seeing like everyone's like fur babies. So we had Gabby and we had Starlight. I kept seeing like their cats like during the session, and like they were cuddling, and they're so cute. I've been doing Reiki for a year now. The one TikTok or on your site? What do you mean, like the subscription? The subscription is here on TikTok. And so I do 2 monthly group sessions. I haven't announced the one for January yet, but I have one group session that is accessible for everyone. That's if ever you want to book like your spot, like you pay like a small fee, and then I send you a Zoom link, and we're like a small group of people between 5 and 10. I want to keep it like very private. We get to know each other, and I send healing to you for specific needs. And then I do the same thing for the subscribers, which I just did yesterday. So it's like the same concept, but the subs from TikTok, they only pay their monthly fee on here, and then they have access to the group chat and the group sessions like with the subs. Hi Shelby, glad you're here. Yes, thank you for 10K likes, everyone. Girl, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Carrie. So for the heart chakra is to help you grieve during this holiday season. Thank you, Jane. You can hear Benji's paws. Yay, Gabby! Thank you. The universe stumbled on here and casually swiping down. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. My right ear just started blocking. Something that, like, the thing that I miss the most right now is like tasting food. And like, so as someone who loves coffee, like I've been disgusted with coffee since I've been sick. It doesn't smell good to me anymore. And like I drank coffee for the first time today in like a week, and like my taste buds are like coming back slowly, but I don't know, it still stinks. Did we get the goal yet? Oh, thank you for the goal achieved, Shelby, Carrie, everyone who contributed. So I still have the same lag as last time, that I couldn't see if the goal was achieved on my end. Thanks, everyone. Welcome, Johnny. Thanks everyone for all the likes and the gifts and the interactions and even the new follows. And for bearing my sick voice tonight. Hi, Coco. So there's a link on my bio. I have a Snipfeed link, and I have a link for booking a session with me. So I offer 1-hour sessions and 30-minute sessions. I should be sick more often. If I'm sick more often, then I won't be able to do lives as much. Thank you. So before, yesterday when we were doing like, before doing our group session for all the subs, my boyfriend came to see me and he was like, are you sure you want to do like a group session tonight? Like your voice seems like really bad. I was like, geez, thanks. Sticky shoes. Oh no. Hydration break. We're gonna work on the solar plexus chakra, so everything that has to do with the digestive system, the bowel movements, your anxiety, confidence as well, inspiration. It all comes from there as well. Hi Sherry, how are you? We're using our usual citrine. I'm doing better, thank you. Is there a black crystal? If so, what does it do or what does it help? Yes, there's quite a few black crystals. We have shungite, we have black obsidian, there's black tourmaline. I always finish my sessions with black tourmaline. So usually black crystals are for protection, for like against like negative energies, negative entities, situations. You're welcome. I'm not a huge expert on crystals though. I feel like I'm still a beginner for crystals. There's so much to learn. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Joe. It's really nice. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. You're so sweet. Welcome back. So we're working on the solar plexus chakra for digestive issues and bowel movements, more specifically. One knit. Thank you. I've been doing Reiki for a year now. Mama cat and all 4 kittens in my lap. Oh, it's so cute. Cats love Reiki. Feels like you just pulled up all tension from my tummy. Is that normal? It's quite possible. We are working on our gut health right now, digestive issues and bowel movements, and the solar plexus is also linked to like healing like anxiety, stress. Yes, so I've known the concept of Reiki since I was like a teenager, so for at least like 10 to 12 years now. But I've piqued an interest, like a real interest, like 5 years ago for Reiki. And I kept always telling myself like, oh, I eventually want to do like some Reiki, maybe like 10-20 years or something, and I felt called to do it at some point. I don't know why I was like letting myself like to just put it off for a long time. heard of DNA therapy. It's Reiki, but it works on your tissue. I think I've heard of it before, but I don't have any knowledge on that. Thank you, Leonid. Does it heal physically or just mentally? Both. So when we work with the chakras, it usually helps with both physically and mentally. It depends on the person too. It depends what healing you need. But Reiki's been helping a lot of people with stress, anxiety, depression a little bit too. Helps with sleeping patterns. Sorry guys, the yawns are starting. I'm glad you feel relaxed. Reiki combined with emotion code is incredible. I think one of the teachers at my natural therapy course, like a natural therapy school, I think it's another type of therapy that she offers, and I'm pretty sure she goes through like emotion code. The Reiki is working on you too. Yes, it is. I need myself some Reiki to heal from COVID. This is a citrine crystal. Thank you. I already feel much better in the past like few days. I got strep throat without a sore throat after COVID exposure, but no, COVID felt like a flu. Aww. Hope you are feeling better. Thank you, I am. My bad days were Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Kind of sucks. And I was like telling everyone, like to all the subs yesterday, because when I did 2 lives last week. So I originally wanted to do like an extra live last week because I usually go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I went Monday, Tuesday, and then I was planning on going live Thursday, but then I got sick, and wait, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yes, okay. So Monday or Tuesday, like I started feeling a bit sick, but my body kept like fighting like the fever, and I felt kind of okay. And then when we got tested positive for COVID, that was on Wednesday, I called my parents like to say, well, I won't be able to come like to all the family gatherings. My boyfriend and I, we have COVID. And then my mom was like, oh, like, how are you? Like, she was super worried. I was like, oh, it's not so bad. Like, I have a little bit of fever, but like, I'm still very functional. And like, my body's just like fighting it off. And like, I've had like flus like so much worse than that. And like, I don't know, I feel like my immune system was like super strong. And then the next day, bam, it hit me like really hard. Yes, it can. I've had it first time, not so bad. Second time was nice. Listening for the temp. Did you get or give anything cool? So I haven't got any like Christmas gifts yet from family. So I bought my boyfriend a table turner. So those like vinyl discs, vinyl thing. I got him that for Christmas. And then he got me some decorations for my office. Yes, elderberry is really good. I've been using it for the past week. Just getting over COVID. Hope you're feeling better, Catherine. Haha, well, how the turntables. So yeah, I got him that for Christmas. He got me some like decorations. Oh, and he got me a new monitor stand for my computer because I just got a new monitor. I just got it today even. So he got me that as well. Oh, and because we got sick, he got me the new Pokemon game on the Switch. So this is what I've been up to during COVID, except the 24th and 25th because I couldn't even like open my eyes because I was like so congested from my head. But we've been playing Pokemon like all day. Not today though, I haven't even played today. Record player and records chaos. I feel like he needs that framed. Any chance you do cord cutting? Can you suggest someone on here that does? I haven't done cord cutting yet. I've been thinking of doing that, but I've seen lots of people doing cord cutting and then they're getting like banned from TikTok or like getting their video removed. But Nicole Reiki Healing does it. So I got Violet and my boyfriend got Scarlet. So we're at already like 14 or 15 hours of that game played. And I also have Pokemon Sword, which I got I think earlier this year or last year. I think it was last year. And I played for like 20 hours max, and like that's the thing, like I'm not a huge video gamer, but when I game, I play for a lot of hours and then I'll stop for months and then I'll want to play again for a while. But in just like these past few days, I played more Pokemon Violet than Sword. he got the I don't remember the names anymore because now they're all evolved. So he got the crocodile, like the fire Pokemon, and I chose the grass Pokemon, the cat. Welcome, Yogi. Thank you. And like since we've moved in our house last year, we still have like a bunch of stuff like in boxes because our basement's not done. So we just found my switch stand today. So now it's on my desk, but I still have to put on the cables, and I've been like using my boyfriend's like switch stand for this past year, like so I can charge my Switch. I had to remove Pokemon Go and put away Switch. Too time consuming. Once I start, I don't stop. Oh, thank you. Yep, that's exactly like me. And it's been fun because we've been both like playing Pokemon together, like not together, but he plays it on a TV, and like I've been playing like the game like handheld, because I don't know, for some reason I like playing handheld more recently. I used to always want to play like on my TV, but I don't know, I like just like laying down and like playing. So it's been nice, like we were both like laying down on the couch while I'm gaming like handheld, and then I see him like playing on the TV. It's been nice. And since I have like my new like desk layouts, I'm gonna have my Switch here upstairs now. We just have to find my cables. It's so true though. There are like so many new like Pokemons now that I'm like, oh really? Like they look like that now? And I find it weird, especially the new Pokemon, like they have like the Star Cruise, and they're like freaking Pokemons are like trucks. I got like really weirded out by that. I'm like, since when do we have like Transformer trucks as Pokemons? Yes, Pokemon Blue. Guys, real hydration break. Sorry, I was taking a sip a second ago. And we're gonna work on the sacral chakra. And for tonight, we're using petrified wood. So petrified wood works with healing trauma, healing your past wounds, and most people's traumas are held like in the sacral area, which is why I chose this crystal for tonight. Petrified wood can also be related to the root chakra. It's a little bit of both. I'm slowly losing my voice again. Thanks, Stacey. I was gonna answer something like super, like extra sassy to that. Borderline mean. I mean, I couldn't even understand half of what he was saying, so. So I was gonna say, like, why are you acting like you can write? It was not like very good sass, but. People are trying to insult me, but I can't even understand what they're saying. Hi Bruno, how are you? That's great. I'm not that bad. But I'm such a, like, I'm not good at comebacks. I need to practice on that, and the trolls are like the perfect way for me to practice. Someone was saying, how am I supposed to act possessed or something? I don't know. Like, I didn't even understand, like, the person's, like, saying. I'm good at them much later. Yeah, me too. So sometimes I would, like, think of a comeback, but then I would be taking my shower after, like, the situation happened. Can I shred petrified wood in my Sorry guys, my laugh is like horrible. And I can't laugh too much. Like, when I start laughing, I start coughing. He was saying, how can you say you're not possessing him? Yeah, he was saying something like that. Lying in bed. I would have said you're possessed and your angel soul brought you here because you need help. Well, that's a good one. So this is petrified wood. Petrified wood helps with healing past traumas. I also find that it tends to be a good grounding crystal. Respond to no one. You're very welcome. A journey to crystals is super long. Like, I'm still a newbie at crystals too. like, I only have my like small I don't have like a big collection of crystals, but I have maybe like 20 of them that I use for lives, that I always like switch between chakras sometimes. And I've seen other Reiki healers on here that they have like drawers like filled of crystals, and I'm like so amazed by that. And like they all have their crystals labeled too, and I'm like, okay, I kind of want that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I like having like my small collection. I still find the need from a crystal. Stacy's gonna get mad at me, but because it's kind of too late, but she knows what I'm talking about. So I like keeping my collection small, but there's always like those like few crystals that I've been like always meaning like to get eventually, but I never, like, one of them, there's a specific shape that I want it to be, and I cannot find it in stores. And I've seen one on Etsy, and I've ordered a few crystals on Etsy before, but I don't know, like, I don't know why for that specific crystal I want to get it in person. I walked into a crystal shop not knowing, and looked them up and said, wow, and I felt nervous. Wow. Yeah, it's always good. Sometimes I walk in a crystal shop, I just want to get crystals, and sometimes I pick them up, I don't even know their names, and then I research more on them when I leave. Love you too, Stace. Oh, I haven't seen that company. Is it an Etsy seller? So if I do order on Etsy, I always try to buy from local sellers. I thought I did something wrong by walking in. Maybe you had an entity following you. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why, but sometimes I stress out walking in a crystal shop because, I'm able to feel like energies around me, but I'm always scared that someone's gonna feel like a negative entity, like, that's around me. Delivery and customer service terrible. It's a company that distributes from China. Oof. I feel I love the specific like crystal store I go to, but I was like, oh, like what if like they see something like so bad in me, or like they pick up that I had a fight with my boyfriend earlier today or something. And then they're like, oh, you guys are such a cute couple, you go so well together. When they say that, I'm like, okay, phew, they didn't pick up on any negative energy from me and him. I always feel relieved when they say that. Aw, thank you, you're so sweet. But I mean, you always have like bad days too, so. Kaylee's gem. Oh, Kayla, maybe? Kayla's Gems on here on TikTok. I've seen her. Gabrielle Z for Big knows my name by now. Oh, I know, Julia. It's just, it's kind of like I love, like, especially so I go to, there's this one crystal shop I'll never stop going to, and I'm like kind of scared because the building where they're at is gonna get like demolished in a few years, and I'm like scared that they're not gonna like exist anymore in a few years from now. Like I'm thinking like so much ahead, and I'm like, oh, I hope that like they never get rid of the store, or like that they'll just like move or something. And but when I go to a new crystal shop, I don't know, like it's not that I'm worried, it's always like, oh, I wonder like what this person like it feels about my energy. Hold on, I've been missing a few comments. No one can understand too personal connection. Most people are so kind. Yes. Hold on. Didn't realize. Oh, thank you. Oh, Shelby, I'm glad we're your first crystal givers. What kind of energies this rock has? So this is petrified wood. Petrified wood sends healing for trauma specifically, and also gives grounding energy. But I always feel like that, like let's say like I go see like a tarot reader, like I read tarot for myself and like for friends and family and everything, but I always like wonder what other people feel about me. Like even if I would go see another Reiki healer, I'm like, oh, like are they gonna sense something like that's like super wrong with me? And I'm always like super curious about that. To build rubber with the one crystal. Where's the stone you were talking about? What do you mean, Gabby? Petrified. This is petrified wood. Oh, the one that I've been wanting to buy. The one that I was mentioning earlier. Actually, maybe your deflecting humor is like your way of coping with trauma. So maybe you need to get it out before coping with a certain situation. Oh, the store. I go to Jardin Zen in Vaudreuil. That's my favorite crystal shop ever. And I love the staff there, and they have everything that you need. There's this other one that I've tried going to that's closer to my house, like where I live now, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but if I like just need to buy like sage or something like super quickly, I'll get it there. Because not that I have anything like against it, but the store that's like super close to my house is very witchy, and which I do enjoy sometimes, but I like the other one that I mentioned that I usually go to because it's more like, it has more like of a Zen atmosphere. I love the scents there. I love like smelling all the incense, and you go there and it's like super calming. And the other one that's close to my house, I feel it's like a lot of spells have been casted there for some reason, and sometimes it gives me anxiety when I come in. And but it's cool because I do like how it's decorated too. No, it's another one in Beauharnois. It's called Art de Vie. Notice I've been silent since the beginning, just started to comment. Now we were working on trauma. Yes, I did notice. Do they deliver and ship? The one that, so my favorite store does not deliver or ship. They don't have an online store, unfortunately. Like part of me, I kind of want to go see them and say like, hey, I can build your website. I want to build your website. Can you like hire me? And I'll do it for you guys. They're still like very old school. But we have another store that I kind of like, but that one is like much further. It's in Montreal, and they have crystal dreams there. I think they have like one in Laval, and they have one in the West Island, and they have one more like in downtown Montreal, and they also have an online store. To me, it's witchy, and the other one is more bead focused. And I believe that Crystal Dreams, they deliver all around the world, but they're based in Montreal. But I went to one of their physical stores once, and it's cute. It was just very small, but when you come in, like everything is white, like the whole store is white, and then you have like some big ass like amethyst crystals that are like super amazing. They cost like $5,000 there, and they're like, how the hell is someone gonna buy this? But it's so beautiful. But it's a cute store, I find. Break. Some black tourmaline for grounding and protection. Your year in the best way as possible. Oh yes, Homme Bien-être. They have one in Hudson, and they have one in St. Anne de Bellevue. They have like 3 stores. I really like it there. I've been in one of them physically once, which is really cute, but I like their website very much. And they do a lot of sales, especially like for oracle decks and tarot decks. Yes. I remember when I was in college, I would go. So I graduated from college, what, 6 years ago? So when I went to college, there is like a bunch of like stores like nearby, and when I would have like big breaks, I would always go to Homme Bien-être, and there would be like another spiritual shop in the same like street. Yes, Homme Bien-être, they have an online store. And they deliver. Yeah, I graduated in 2016 from college, and I feel like I just graduated like last year or something. It's intense. And my boyfriend had his high school reunion this year, like earlier this year, his 10-year reunion. And I was like, geez, already? Like, I feel like high school was not a long time ago. And my high school reunion would be next year, but I'm not sure if they're gonna do it. The one in Pointe Claire is the one in my lunch breaks. Oh. Man, Gabby, I used to work in Pointe Claire. You didn't go to yours. I don't even think I'm gonna go to mine either, actually. I don't talk much with, I don't really talk to most of the people from our high school. I connected much more from people in college than high school. And a lot of my friends from high school, they wouldn't be going to the reunion either. Or like they all like moved away like pretty far from here, so. Sorry guys. Thank you, Lisa. At a bar, but I don't drink, so I don't want to be around that. And talking about high school reunions, it was really weird because my boyfriend went to his, and I remember I had a family dinner with like my parents and my grandparents. Oh, I think it was my grandparents. I think it was my grandfather's 50th. No, it was his 80th birthday. And my boyfriend didn't come because he had his reunion and he wanted to see like his like old high school friends and stuff. And when that happened, I just had my second Reiki attunement, so I was in a 21-day process, and that was like a weird experience, like both for me and my boyfriend. But when he came back home, I think he came back at like 2 a.m. or something. I was kind of asleep, but he woke me up when he came back. And I don't know any of the people from his high school. And then I got like flashbacks of like the people he would be talking to. And I was like asking questions like, oh, like, did you speak with this person? Like, I feel like you've spoken to an electrician. I feel like you've spoken to this person who did this, and I had like flashbacks of like conversations he would have with people, like with random people that I had no idea of, and he was like, okay, yes, and we talked about this and that. How do you even know this? And I'm like, I don't know, I just had a feeling. Graduated high school probably before you were all born. Yeah, my granddad is 80 years old now. My grandmother is 76, and I've met a great grandmother, and she lived up until 100 years old. So let's hope my grandparents live that long too. Hey, salut Alex, comment ça va? On a presque fini la session pour ce soir. But my grandparents are still like pretty young, I find. Ça va beaucoup mieux. Passé un beau temps des fêtes, bof. J'ai la COVID, donc j'ai tombé malade. J'ai été testée positive le 22 ou le 23, puis j'ai été au lit le 24-25. I had all my great-grandparents when I was born. Oh, that's amazing, Gabby. My grandma would have dreams about things that would happen or were about to happen. Yes, I do too. I don't have them as often anymore. Ouais, super mauvais timing. C'est pour ça que je suis encore pas mal congestionnée, là. Puis c'est pour ça que j'ai pas fait de live mardi, j'ai pas fait de live jeudi passé non plus. The closest thing I know is we. Well, we is very French, so you're good. Fait que c'est ça, mon Noël c'était pas très festif. J'ai tout annulé mes plans avec ma famille, malheureusement, mais c'est pas grave, là, je vais voir de la famille la semaine prochaine sûrement. I was born the year Michael Jackson. So high school 90. My brother was born in 90. I was about to say croissant. Pas de cadeau cette année. Ben, oui, mais je les ai juste pas reçus encore. I'm from Quebec, Canada. Why did I type that twice? Oh, I only saw it once. I don't know, maybe it's a TikTok thing that froze. 96. This is black tourmaline. First time in a decade we couldn't gather for Christmas. I'll see family in 2 weeks. Aww. Thank you. This chat makes me feel old. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't think I have a French accent when I speak English, and I don't have an English accent when I speak French either. Because the thing is, I've learned both languages like very, very young. I learned English first. My first language was Portuguese, so I think I have more like the European accent a little bit. And I learned English like very young, and then I learned French when I started elementary school. Yes, I noticed by your last name. I don't speak much Portuguese anymore, unfortunately. I only speak it with my grandparents, and I want to take like Portuguese courses again because I really want to become like fluid like I used to be when I was a child. My nose there. Wow. I love how there's people of like all ages on here. I love it. You speak 5 languages. Wow, that's amazing. What do you mean not so exciting? It is, that's amazing. First language was French Canadian. I lost most of my French, but I understand it. Are you from Quebec? Yes, so that's what we're planning, my boyfriend and I, maybe to go to Portugal this year if the budget permits us. You're from, okay, you live in Maine. Okay, makes sense. Hola. And even my parents, they want to become snowbirds, like in Portugal. So they want to spend like winters in Portugal and then come back here for the summer. But they might do that like as of next year. So I think like the fact of like having my parents there for a few months, like every year, it will help me a lot with my Portuguese because it's gonna make me want to go to Portugal even more. Well, I mean, I've been like wanting to go forever, but I keep like putting it off like every single year. So, but I feel like the fact like of having like maybe my parents there, maybe will motivate me to go. And I'm gonna apply for my dual citizenship soon. Yes, well, my family is from the Azores. I speak Portuguese, Spanish, English, and understand a bit of French. Oh, that's great. Yes. It's a good place to spend the winter compared to Canada, yes. My parents hate the winter. Like, I think like 2 weeks ago, my dad was like, oh, I'm fed up of winter already. And I'm like, Dad, we don't even have snow yet. How can you like say that you're already fed up of winter? Like we literally just started having snow last week. And like my parents are like the typical Portuguese people who love the heat so much, and they never put the AC on during summer. And when I used to live there on my parents, I would get like huge headaches because it would get like super hot in the house. I'm from near Buffalo, New York. It has the worst weather. Oh. Well, not everyone likes to ski. It is. My parents do not do like, they don't play like any winter sports. I'm a bad skier myself. I want to learn how to ski. I've tried to, but I always fall. I'm a klutz, and I don't have any balance like on my body. Like I always end up falling. So fall is my favorite season. I find it's like the perfect time of the year because it's not like super hot, it's not super cold, and it's part of the process, yes. Alright guys, hydration break, and we're gonna end with our duo with our selenite wand. I would like to try snowboarding. I know it's much harder than skiing. I think Benji's having a dream right now. Tropical summer is where I need to be. Hola. Oh no, not the yawns. I remember one of the first dates I had with my boyfriend, and he wanted to go skiing. I think it was our second date actually. Like we've known each other for like 2 weeks at this point, and we've seen each other like 2 or 3 times, and it was kind of awkward because his parents were there. So he was going skiing with his parents, and he was like, "Oh, Alex, like, you're gonna meet my parents, and like, let's go skiing." I was like, "Oh, great, like, we've only known each other for 2 weeks, I'm already meeting his parents." So I was already like freaking out because I haven't skied in like years and years, so I knew like that I was gonna be like very bad at skiing. And then we ended up doing also like a double date with my boyfriend's sister and her girlfriend at the time. And so his sister, sorry, like she would ski like all the time. And then I was like, great, like I'm gonna be here like just falling like during this whole time. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. And yeah, that ended up happening. I kept falling no matter what, even in like the smaller like kids sections. And then I would see like freaking 3-year-olds like skiing by themselves, and then I would be like so jealous, like as a 22-year-old at that time, like just looking at a 3-year-old kid being able to ski, and I'm just like falling like 20 times in like 2 minutes. Oh yeah, and I've also injured one of my legs that day. Big bruise on your left side. Oh, I broke my instructions pinky by falling on top of him. Oh no. You guys cannot make me laugh tonight. Or else I start coughing. Welcome, Julia. We're just ending tonight's session. We're sealing Reiki into your bodies. Hey, thank you for 20K likes tonight. Here. There you go. How does everyone feel? I'm gonna check the average frequency of everyone who joined us tonight. See how it went. So before starting live, So the frequency, the chart that I use for everyone who's new here, it kind of looks like this, and it goes from 0 to 18,000, and this is in hertz. So if you're at 0 or if you're at 18,000, it's like you're dead, but 18,000, it's like the frequency of your higher self, I guess. And so usually we want to get like to the middle of the chart, and usually the middle is at 9,000. Like 9,000 to 10,000 is an okay average. Lower than that is when you're feeling like very depressed, and when you're higher than 10,000, like you're very happy, you're in a good mood, you feel healed and stuff. So tonight's average before the session was pretty good, because usually we range about 6,000, 7,000 before the lives. And tonight's session, when I did it beforehand, the average frequency was between 8 to 9,000. So I would say 8,500 as an average, which is very good usually, which is very rare. So I guess the holiday season's been very like positive for most of you. Or maybe the fact that like we're almost done with the holiday season, maybe you feel more relieved today, I don't know. And we'll measure how you've been feeling as a group after the session. And we're in between 14 and 15,000, which is very good. So usually after the sessions, we range between 12,000 to 15. Today we're at like 14,500. The best is good. I hope. Okay, I'm just gonna read some comments. Feeling good, Erin. Stacy's feeling wonderful. Best is good. Awesome. Thank you, Meg. Such a pleasure. Numbers are good because you're good. Thanks, Carrie. I hope we passed the vibe check. Yes, you did. Oh, Benji says it's time to leave. I would like to thank every single one of you for being here tonight. Thank you, merci pour la rose. I've missed doing this. It felt weird not going live for like over a week. A shade that wait. And I was like, every single day I was thinking about you guys, and I was like, oh man, I just want to do a live. I missed this. And yesterday I got super excited because we did the subscriber live, and then I was super excited for tonight for like the first live since I got sick. So he's getting super hyper. He wants to play with me now. I don't know if you guys can like see him, but if ever you feel called to book a Reiki session with me, bookings are open in the link in my bio. I offer 1 hour and 30-minute sessions. You're very welcome. If ever you feel like subscribing to my TikTok account, that would be awesome. I would thank you so much for it. And at the same time, every subscriber has the chance to participate in a group live, a group session via Zoom with other subscribers once a month. So that's the one we did yesterday. The next one will be sometime in January. And subscribers also get access to a Telegram group where you can chat 24/7. So since we have like 11 subscribers, I think we have like 10 or 11 people on our Telegram group, but as like the group will be growing, the chat will be like much more interactive with time. So I'm like very excited about that. And also, if I don't see you guys before the new year, I just want to wish you Happy New Year, and make sure to have like any manifestations going, and be kind to yourself. If you want to do like some New Year's resolutions, don't try to hit too high either. Try to make something that you know you'll be able to achieve, because all the small wins are amazing wins. So I always like to like start small with all like the resolutions, and it's also better for the mood. So I hope you guys enjoyed our session tonight. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for all the likes, the interactions, all the gifts, and all the new follows. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye guys. Love you.